Hi guys, and welcome to Christmas with Crystal. I received the challenge, and when Crystal receives the challenge, she nails it. So Roland, here's your invisible Christmas tree. Let's make it. Okay guys, I must preface this video by just saying quickly that I've never made this before. So this is not the Christmas tree or the garland that I put up every year. This is, you're literally going on a journey with me to create this invisible Christmas tree for the first time. So I purchased a 3/8 piece of foam board. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up my board, find the middle, and then I'm going to make concentric circles every 1 inch. So let's get started. So I have the middle of my board. So I just did this where I made a X in the middle of my board. Now, as I said, I'm going to make concentric circles from this middle to where the circle ends. So before I do that, I'm just going to mark 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, and I'm going to keep marking, and I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to press it here, and I'm going to go around in a circle. Then I'm going to bring it out, and then I'm going to go around in another circle. So here my concentric circles all drawn out. It looks really great. I did it in pen so you can see, and this part is going up so you wouldn't really see it at the bottom where the balls are hanging. So the next step is to mark each of these circles 1 inch. So I'm going to mark an inch, an inch, an inch around each of these 13 circles that I have here. I'm going to cut out my my big circle, and then the fun begins. So I got my circle cut out, and now I'm gonna make all my 1 inch marks around. Every 1 inch I made a mark on all the circles. So the next step is to poke holes in all of these marks. So everywhere there's a little X, which you made a mark, a notch, we're gonna use this piercing tool. So you're gonna literally take your board and find it, poke a hole, find it, poke a hole. See the holes coming through there? So you're gonna poke holes throughout this entire board. So I started poking holes in every notch, and I thought it was a bit much. So I'm gonna try poking holes in every other notch and see if that'll be enough string for me to hang my baubles from. All right, so I got all my holes poked. The other side should look like this. So next step now is to string your fishing line through these holes. Now I'm gonna take you back into the craft room. So this is gonna be hoisted on the ceiling, and then we're gonna string fishing line through all these holes that we made, and then tie the baubles onto the fishing line. What I saw that people usually do is they take one line, so they will cut it if they want to do from the ceiling down 4 feet. They'll cut the line at 5 feet and put one up, stick one fishing line through the hole, put something up top to hold it. What I'm going to try something a little different, just based on what I thought of, is that I'm going to run a line going up and then down. So it's going to go up one hole and then come down another one, and just stick the top so that it's secure, and we're going to see how it works out that way. So I'm just going to use tape to tape the top so it's secure, so one bauble, if it's a little heavier than the other one, it wouldn't pull it. So let's try that. So I'm going to cut my fishing line at 8 feet long. I'm going to cut my fishing line, then I'm going to use this line to measure all the rest. So I've temporarily hoisted my the base or the top of the Christmas tree on my foam board. What I've done so far is I've actually strung 2 strings in the so you're taking the fishing wire, you poking it up one, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and taking it down another. And that's it. Making it equal at the bottom, right? Then taking a little piece of scotch tape, just a teeny piece and sticking down the top. So I'm gonna keep doing this. All right, guys, I am done stringing this thing. Okay, so it took me about an hour to run all these strings through and coming up and then coming down. What I would recommend is you get a needle with a big eye, put your fishing line in, and then use this to feed it up through a hole and come down. What I also found was that putting it at every hole is not necessary. So I wouldn't do every single inch. For some I put it every 2 inches, for some I put it up 1 and then jumped 4 inches. And it's really, as I told you, it's really, it's a lot down here. And I do have a lot of baubles and ornaments, and I'll show you what I'm going to put in it just now. Okay guys, these are all the baubles that I'm thinking of using. So I have some really gorgeous snowflakes. I'm going to use this as a topper as well. Some really cute sort of clear but translucent balls. Of course my wicker balls as usual. Funny thing is that my craft room is decorated in chocolate brown, pink and white. So this is a perfect color scheme for my craft room, because this is where I'm going to be installing the invisible Christmas tree. So yeah, that's it. Okay guys, so I think I'm done. I like how it looks. It has the shape of a tree, and it's pretty much set. So what I'm doing now is I'm cutting off all the excess string that I would have hung, because you would have hung more than you needed, so that you could basically put up all your baubles and other ornaments. And I'm gonna cut that out now and set it up in my craft room. So I'm thinking of installing it right up here, where this is my chandelier. It's a paper chandelier. So I'm thinking of replacing that, but putting it closer to the end of the back of the wall, since you kind of need to see it on an angle because of how it's built. So I'm gonna install it now and we'll see. Okay guys, it looks amazing. I will definitely recommend doing it. It takes a little while. I'm not gonna get and it was sort of dramatic to put it up there. I needed someone to help me, so hubby came through. But otherwise, it is so cute. See, so it looks like an actual tree. It is so cute. I am so happy right now. Like, so, because typically I look up on my chandeliers there, but now I'm going to look up there. It's going to be an invisible Christmas tree. Epic. Thank you, Roland. The only reason why I did it is because you challenged me to do it. So thanks for the challenge. And if you like this video, as usual, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you try this. And as usual, stay crafty, my friends.